Hello everyone and welcome to New York Open here today with Eivindfx. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope that you are, still hearing me today as much as you heard me yesterday. So, what's going to go on today? We're going to go through some fundamental. We're going to go through some market open prices. We're going to go through what has really happened since yesterday, and we're going to go through a Euro USD for 2020. We are going to go through. We're going to go through my bias for January, February, March, and we're going to see, did it really bring anything fruits at all? Was it really worth it? And yeah. So for anyone who is here today, I do hope that you are, good, as always. That you always come back here and you feel like, being with Eivind is a fantastic thing. So, hello Denise, hello Selva, hello everyone. So yeah, hope you're having a good day. So, what should we start with first? First of all, we were live yesterday with YouTube members, the only paid stream I have, and I think it was pretty good. I also think that, we can take teachings from that, and then we're going to be even stronger today. Mira says, hello, are you today, man? Here I am, finally, greet and sunny. Yes, mate. Hello, Marco. Hello, Tito. So, why am I earlier today than normal? So, I base my streams based upon New York Open, and New York Open has changed. So, if you go to time New York now, you're gonna get that it's 8:30 right now in America, and therefore we should also be, changing our times. So that is kind of what is really happening. Jonas, bonjour. Yeah. Good. What else? So, I saw that Asia fell pretty hard. It broke. What is the Asian? What is it called? Is it Tokyo Index? Nikkei. I'm just going to think about it for quite some time. Nikkei. And we're going to be index-ish. And it broke 25,000. So, it's gone a bit higher now, though, but it's been going lower than for quite some time, at least that's what I read in the news. So since it's now falling so hard, it's also now, been a bearish trend, but also it is, continue to be bearish. Arizona didn't change time. I do apologize for that, Denise. So, this is the first stream that we have this new time zone. Europe and UK is going to change in 2 weeks. So I am going to go on for quite a while today. And we are going to see, I'm going to go stream here until I need to jump off. And then I'm going to go to A1 trading, and I'm going to stream there for a while too. And then I'm going to have a bunch of meetings today. I think I will be up by like midnight today. So I think I will be, I think I will have enough of me today. Okay? So, for those who just joined in, what assets do you want me to start looking at? I know most of you guys into Forex, I understand that, but from time to time I need to see, where does your heart live? Where does your heart live? Hi, could you take a look at pound yen, please? Says Scarlet FX. I sure can. And for the British pound, we can look at daily first. That's all okay. How does the daily look like right now? Daily look right now like a range. Nothing in particularly strong to the upside or downside. And we also need to look into 4 hour. And the 4 hour seemed to be having a pretty interesting downtrend. Very, very volatile downtrend since mid-February. And has now, found some kind of support. And you're wondering, how does it have some support? Now, I'm going to give you something you probably don't like. but that is the target for sellers. And, you know, if you use my strategy, that is a clear get out of there. But if you are continuing to be a seller in this market, you're thinking, well, what if we continue to sell it, you know, even though it still rises? So it's very much allowed to look for sells. I know that somebody sold like here. Somebody, I don't know if any, yeah, somebody sold that. It was some trader sold there. You know, that is a low there, pull back, you know, continuation lower. That is okay. That is fair okay. So right now, as we stand today on the 4 hour, we are breaching higher. And we're coming up to 154. For me, and 154 is one of the major levels I would love to see selling, but it doesn't look very positive right now. So right now, I am waiting for it to fall, I guess, and I am not adding anything. But if you are a trader, you're like thinking, I'm a buyer. Ivan, you're wrong. Ivan, you're wrong. I can agree to that. I can be wrong. I can agree to that. But you are then obliged to, as a buyer, to enter all these buys, at least since we broke these highs here. We're then, you know, buy. You know, straightforward going on. I think I'm thinking of a long exiting. Okay, so if you have a long position here, that is all okay. That is interesting, by the way. Good for you. I would say 154.50 is an interesting place to take profit. It's also on the monthly. Just gonna check that one too. Yeah, I say 154.50, and I'm not going to tell you to take profit there. But I'm going to say one thing though. If it continues higher, don't come and tell me that I was wrong. Because right now what you're trading is a counter trend. So, hello Franco, hello Hassan, hello Denise, and you are counter trending, and it is not necessarily always easy to know where that will go, because it all depends on where sellers will start selling again. So right now, I would say maybe if you have a couple of positions open, I will probably take off something at 154.50 and then let the rest run and see how far you can go. And because I don't want to limit you and say, hey, it's going to stop there. No, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to say, you know, positivity, be break even, hope for the best. And it might be up at 158 by the end of it, but so that you are still aware of it. So the other question is, are we able to get up to 156 and sell from 156? It sure is, but that's a total broken downtrend, and you know it is then going to the upside. So if you're a buyer, you are definitely obliged to look for, you know, pullbacks, buy, all those things. I hear you. You're very much welcome, Scarlett. Cool. Hello, Prisley. How are you today? There's then another asset that we are going to look into today, and it is going to be EURUSD. So EURUSD, as we can see here, has, you know, had a pretty hard downtrend. Is pretty beaten up by the Ukrainian war, by the upcoming FOMC meeting this week, and yada yada yada. And also the today is also China adding some beef to it. It was that China is going to now start interfering with Hong Kong technological sector, techno sector in Hong Kong, and Hong Kong fell because of that, and that is definitely a risk of move coming out of China there. And if I can just remember what it is about, let's say Forex Live, China, Hong Kong. I probably can find it faster than that, but Hong King, not Kong. Yeah. Nah. I know, it's, and then tools when past 24 hours. You do. Okay. Then I read it earlier today, though. And Hong Kong. Come on, people. Don't do this to me. Yeah, there is no way I can find it one. But, yeah, yep. Nope. Cool. I will figure it out later. I don't care right now. Doing great. Watching news coming out of Asia all night. It doesn't look good. No, it doesn't. Which is very annoying for me, though. And I don't like it at all. So, you know, what is going to happen right now with fear, with yen. And the funny side is, yen pairs has been rising today. We're also going to go do CAD yen, by the way, people. Don't worry. So I'm just waiting for this one to load, but it didn't want to load. There we are. So there is hopes for Ukrainian ceasefire. I think there is hope more than truth. Here we are. There was a lockdown in Shenzhen, Shanghai, and the entire province of Jilin. I probably butchered those names. Do apologize for that. The market was hit by the headline that Foxconn would shut down iPhone production. The hope for now is that it will be short-term problems and quickly resolved. Oh, Apple stocks. Look, the lockdowns are scheduled to end March 20th, which is 6 days from now. But we have all seen how these things can go sideways. So the good news is still that the port is still open. Iran, National Guard claimed responsibility for the attack against Erbil, a U.S. complex nearby, which was the American consulate or something in Erbil. The move could also shuttle the Iran nuclear deal. And I don't know why Iran would do this. It sounds very counterproductive. Maybe they're frustrated with the deal negotiations. But also, this can also be a move for the market to be turned away from where it's supposed to be, in Ukraine and Russia. And now this can be like Iran trying to pull attention away from Russia so Russia can get a breather. And ultimately, the deal is probably going to be, going through. But if they start sabotaging themselves, it's like shooting themselves in the foot more than anything else. Hello, Amer. Hello, Ali. Use the SAR, use the Mexican. No one for you. Production shut down. China credit bubble is getting ready to bust. Yeah, probably. And then we have Fed this week. And I think it's a nice photo. I really love this photo. Bonds are not in a good place. 10-year T-note is up 7 basis points, up to 8.1815. The market is grappling with a continued onslaught of supply and inflationary news. The Fed has boxed itself into 25 basis points this week, but the market shows just a 7% chance of 50 basis point rate hike. So we go to SME, we go to the countdown for the upcoming meeting, which is this week in 2 days on Wednesday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going to be live. Hi, Zing. I'm just going to spell your name right. Cool. Hi. So, it is right now 4% chance that we're going to have the same. Some of these actually think we're still going to be, we're still not going to change. Okay, cool. Whatever those things. Whatever want to come together. So, there we go. That is those fundamental news stories so far today. And then we're going to go to economic calendar. I've been going through the economic calendar for you today. Next, well, have I done it on the weekly forecast? Probably. So, America, Bank of England, and Bank of Japan or Japan is going to have an interest meeting this week. We have Canadian Consumer Price Index on Wednesday 16th, which is going to be a super day. And then we are going to see today, nothing much, but tomorrow is going to be a bit more, something to move the euro and something to move the pound. Nothing else than that. Boom. Hello, crypto miner. How are ya? Was at O'Reilly's auto part. I bought all 5 bottles of scooter oil for my bike. Not getting a more till, I don't know, shelves locked. Looked very light product. I don't know why I butchered your comments. I will try again. Was at O'Reilly's auto part. Bought 5 bottles of scooter oil for my bike. Not getting any more until, I don't know, shelves looked very light of products. Yeah, that I don't know about motor oil per se, but if you buy everything, then they're going to have nothing else to sell. But I think that is the biggest challenge so far for traders, businesses, is to understand, is to get more products. Sorry. So, CAD, yen. We know. This is all whatever has happened kind of a thing. So I went through this one with a Zoom meeting a couple of hours ago. So we're gonna see higher high, higher low. From there you can start looking for a buy. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Boom, 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 boom. Going higher, going higher. So what do you do now? Do you then wait for the pullback? Oops. Do you wait for the pullback on weekly? I would say yes, you should wait for a pullback on weekly. Are you going to wait for a pullback on daily? You probably are going to wait for a pullback on daily. And none of the above. That is how I would generally trade it. Because the thing is, people, if we now hit target today, pretty early in this session, the possibility to come down tomorrow is great. So you need to have space in your account, space in your headspace, and not be angry if it then comes down to 91.50. And if it doesn't come down to 91.50 tomorrow, I'm going to tell you, bro, that, it's okay. It's okay. And we're going to look out for you. And as you can see, 92.84 is going to be target for today. Right now, we don't have any entries here because, it is what it is. But we made some money on it on the Friday news. Boom. Good on us. Good on you. So, yeah. Hello, Midlandly. Hi, everyone. Hi, how are you? Can you review Australian dollar, US dollar? I shall do so. Do not worry. What were we doing euro and I forgot to do euro or something like that? So, just going to take away all my indicators. So, first of all, what do we have right now? Right now on euro, we had a peak here. Congratulations. We had our sells here. Good on you too. And then we are like, well, what do we do now? Well, we go back up to sells here. But I said something else yesterday, didn't I? I said we should go back even higher before falling. So, I said 110 yesterday was my go-to price. I haven't got it yet, so I am still waiting for that. Boom, 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 boom. Can the dollar become weak this week? So, let me go through some of my expectations for FOMC this week. And you are like wondering, what? No, there's no what. Okay, so FOM. I'm gonna be like Harold now. He made fun of me yesterday of my handwriting. So FOMC, everyone can read FOMC. And what happens to dollar number 1? What happens to dollar number 2? What happens to dollar number 3? We are going to be going to GDP. We are going to go into CPI. And we're going to talk about labor market. I'm not bothered to write it out loud. CPI, GDP, and labor market. Those are the three key components for what to look for tomorrow. And then we're gonna see dot plot. We just call it dot. So that is the future interest rate for that the members of Fed is thinking about. When you come out into all of these indicators, each of them are going to be a bit different. So first of all, for interest rates and the dot plot, we are first of all going to see a rate hike this week. First of all, rate hike. That's number one. Number two, we are then going to be thinking about rate hike, and then we're going to think about 50 BPS in May. Are they going to signal a new rate hike? I think it's in May. I think the next meeting is May. I'm just going to double check that. Federal Reserve governors, and then we're going to some meeting schedule, monetary policy, and then meeting calendar. Sorry, I didn't click that first of all. And then it's in March, and then May. Aha, boom, I remembered. So in May, around beginning of May, are they going to have a 50 basis point rate hike? Because I've also opened up for 50 basis point rate hike at some point during this year. And also, right now, as far as I know, the market has priced in 7 rate hikes. 7 rate hikes has the market priced in right now, by the end of the year. Is Fed going to still signal that? And if they do not, if they lower GDP, if they higher CPI, and they lower dot plot, what is going to happen dollar? In this case, dollar is going to fall. Pretty straightforward. Hassan says, "Hi Evan, why do you stream before Nick?" Because I've always done. Because I have always done that. Well, not always. I've been streaming at 7:30 p.m. European time for quite a long time. But yeah, we're doing it for quite some time now. And Nick streams after you live? Yeah, I think that's okay. So, the other thing here is, if there is any reductions in GDP forecast, reductions in the dot plot compared to what the market is expecting, we are going to see dollar falling, and pretty hard. If there is going to be no GDP changes, it's going to be the same or even higher. CPI is going to be higher because of higher oil prices, higher gas prices, everything is higher. And the dot plot now goes higher. Dollar is going to go bada bing, bada boom to the upside. So those are two scenarios we need to have in advance. And we do not know until we sit in the press conference on Wednesday, and we have to see it being played out by the Fed as it is there. Like, we cannot say, well, I think right now we are going to go whatever. Higher rate hikes, higher dot plots. That the Fed members are going to be more aggressively increasing the interest rate this year than previously expected. That is a gamble. I'm just going to tell you to that right now. That's a gamble. So, how is this going to impact your trading? That's going to impact your trading pretty much, I would say. This is going to impact your trading in terms of, are you going to hold your trades on Wednesday? Are you going to enter any trades this week? Are you going to wait for Wednesday to trade this week? Are you going to go to other assets that is not affected by interest rates in America? What is your decisions there, okay? That is what you need to do as a trader specifically today, so you can be best prepared for Fed. I've given you 2 main scenarios. There's a lot of tinky-winky adjustments in between. But generally speaking, This is what you need to have in mind. So, if there is any reductions in the forecast in GDP, which can be likely, or if they go for that scenario because of the heightened insecurity in Europe, okay, then fair enough. No, that CPI has gone so high now that people don't have money anymore, generally speaking, as an economy, because gas is high, electricity is high, everything is high. Because, as I said before, wages needs to be equal to price increase, then we are going to be fine. But now there's a big divergence between the wage growth and the increase in price of products. Just mention that. When is the best time to trade? Aussie, New Zealand, it's at 2 a.m. my time. Which is probably 8 a.m. Is it 8 a.m. Sydney time? Malaysia time, I think. Malaysia. So I think it's 8 a.m. Malaysia time. That is where Aussie and New Zealand has their entry. And Euro has their entry, give or take, somewhere between 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. my time. Hello, mobs. Sorry. Then he says, nobody I know has any extra money with these high prices. You know what? That is the scary part. Because now we're going to go into something that we need to talk about is stagflation. I'm just going to mention to you and then you can do your research because I know this bores the living life out of you guys. But stagflation. What is stagflation? Does anyone know what stagflation is? This is education. And I do have an MBA, by the way. I have a master's degree in economics, so I think I know what I'm talking about. All right. What is stagflation? Stagflation is when growth falls and CPI grows. So divergence. Stag, which is stagnation, growth falls, inflation goes higher. That means that this can lead to equals, let's see if I can type it out, recession. I can't even spell even. Recession. A risk of recession. That, my friend, is a total rebound of the market. That is definitely not good for the stock market. That is definitely not good for anything. And then we might go back to starting supporting the economy again. But if this happens, if you look at, for example, just going to look at my email. I'm not going to show me my email. If you look at my email here, I'm going to check it out how it does. Is there anything that you can look forward to that says for this week, stagflation? Does this talk about stagflation? Liftoff in a more challenging environment. Uncertainty and risk of further escalations. Higher and more persistent inflation. So, yeah, this word talks about stagflation, in other words. And then we are also going to look at Mr. Danske Bank. Are they talking about stagflation? Higher commodity prices has raised concern for global outlook, especially in Europe, which has closer ties to Russia. Not in specific words, but they talk about higher inflation and higher commodity prices, which leads to economic leads to concerns. That is also stagflation. But higher prices, in the end, will kill growth. And if it happens in a very fast manner, we might see a iceberg kind of thing. Depression next. I'm not saying we are going to be the person next. But I really like you guys to hit the like button because I really think I tried to teach you something really new today. And then I'm going back to the charts, okay? Thank you very much. Clap for myself. So, Aussie. What happened to Aussie? So, in a general term, I talked about Aussie last week, okay? We talked about Aussie last week. I'm going to find the watch marks so you all can see what I'm talking about. Last week, we talked about, well, if you sell here, those are good entries. I don't know if you did it. But 10th, we had a meeting there. I don't like it, I remember saying. I didn't like it, but this is the point it needs to hold. And after that, we can look for sells. So there is your sell entries, actually. And then market fell. Now, what do you do now? Good morning, JT. Josh, sorry. I lived through the 70s and 80s. All articles are talking about with the high inflation is very depressing times. It's hard times. It's hard for many people. When you hear drug dealers at gas stations complaining, you know things are getting ugly. To be honest with you, Franco, as far as I heard, it was those kind of people in Afghanistan, in Mexico, in Italy, that started first helping locals when COVID came. Somebody subscribed? Who subscribed? Gummy Barist? Come on. Boom. There we go. Happy. I'm happy. We got a subscriber. Yeah. So right now, this is when you're trading Aussie, trading dollar bullishness, this is where I expect you to be in, right? Now, the question becomes now, what do you do now? Well, I think you still want to have price up to 73.20 on a more deeper pullback before going down to 71.50. If you hit 71.50 before that, adios amigos. I see you later, alligator. So right now, stay cool, stay in the boat, don't sell it, wait for it, and then and then we can see if we can get it back up there again, okay? Thank you. Aussie yen. Not the same development, but still bullish. So, not that I care, not that I know, not that I have any entries here, but I'm just going to say to you that this level here is the aggressive entry to continue buying higher. And if there's anyone else who wants to see me dance today, you just please subscribe. That'd be nice. Maybe I can give you some dance moves. Without music, those will be very awkward. So yen is weak. Somebody said on the I'm actually going to mention that because I think that was a bit infuriating. But somebody said that yen was bullish. I'm not going to say the names, but somebody said to me on Saturday that yen is bullish. Somebody said yen was bullish. Can somebody tell me? Am I blind? What? The person insisted that yen was bullish. But yeah. Anyways. Techno music dance. I know a lot of small businesses, men and women, they are sick of the drama, can't find people to work, and volume is down. Too many will cashing out. Sad. Yeah. Turn it upside down. Yeah. Let me see if I can do that though. Let me see if I can do that. Turning upside down. Yeah, okay. There we go. Tja. There we go. Son. Now yen is bullish. You know? Now yen is bullish. Now I can see it. So, yeah. Anything else? Going back to Aussie yen. You know, it almost looks bearish here, if you ask me. But you know, coming into those prices there, sorry, coming back down. I'm gonna flip it back. I'm sorry. Can I flip the image upside down? Yeah, let's see if I can flip the image upside down. No, I can't. Yeah, so, you know, a bit lower though for Aussie yen, but still very much bullish to the upside. So I don't know if you have already bought it, if that's up to you. That's totally up to you. I can't do that for you, but you know, it's still. Kazazan says, I can't laugh anymore. It's just Eivindfx is just crazy. If you want to see some wholesome content, by the way, people, I have, if you see donate to small streamers, that link there leads to my TikTok video. And I made, you know, I'm trying to spread some love out there. That's all. Also yen, still very bullish, still great, still, you know, has a pullback right now. I don't really care about that. That is nothing to worry about, by the way. So, yeah. Probably want it a bit lower before going higher. And then what would I do if it goes a bit lower? I'm just going to take away all my drawings. And I want to see that. So, buying here kind of thing. Okay? Cool. New Zealand yen. Aye. Who said that? Was it Gummy Bearist? Yeah, Gummy Bearist says we should do New Zealand yen. No, was it that? No, it wasn't that. It wasn't. Who was it? It was Bobby. Bobby said we should do New Zealand yen. Okay, so let's go through it then. First of all, I don't know why I made that kind of. Yeah, I'm thinking of a bearish. Yeah, true. So I want it to fall. You know, that's all. Okay, I guess that's allowed to think that way. But it's still going higher. Then, you know, you can look for bullish setups if you're allowed, if you want to. So as a bullish setup, I'm just going to just give it to you because I'm going to trade it. So it's up to you. So you have a higher high, that's a boom. And then the other one is the weekly. Yeah, so weekly coming down to these levels. So you're going to be higher, high, higher, low, boom, buy. Continuation higher. If that goes against you, you're like, aha. But I can buy here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, people. Now, what we went through on Saturday really, really made me worried. Okay? I did not sleep well. I'm a sleeping baby, but I did not sleep well last night. Because you guys have lack of patience. Some of you have terrible entries. I'm just going to call it an apple for an apple. And some of you guys uses and closes out your trade so early you barely get like a small profit, and then the whole thing goes in your direction. And then you maybe hedge against it and start selling it, and then you lose money. So you gain something small and you lost a lot, or you bought gold with a small account, like less than $100, and you lost your entire account. I don't know if I'm going to lose followers because I said I'm not going to do gold anymore, but I'm seriously considering it. That gold is going to be out of my charts. I don't care what it does. This is like taking away alcohol from alcoholists. You know? I need to make you guys learn trading first, and support and resistance and patience. and lot size and risk management before we can even think about gold. Cryptominer says he's the 6th follower on TikTok. Woohoo! Yeah, I can see there's something here. I'm gonna take time for this because thank you very much, Cryptominer. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ivan, what's the correlation between with the war continuing will make safe haven go up? Yeah. And if there's further escalations, yes. But the initial move is always risk off and then it will fade off. So there can still be war and still be dollar bearishness and still be yen bearishness. Okay. Does China lockdowns cause Aussie New Zealand weakness? It's not positive at all. So yes, that can be one. That can definitely be one of them. And also, I'm not going to scare you guys about stagflation, but you heard it from me. I didn't leave you out of the conversation, and we have thought about it. We have discussed it, and we're not. It's not. We have planned for it. But if it happens or not, that is a total different situation. But we have at least planned for it, thought about it, and therefore we can do countermeasure if it does become true. Ivan, what's the correlation between DXY and yen? Sometimes I see DXY go up and I see yen weakness. Is there a relationship between, or is it just overthinking? There's generally a correlation when there's risk on, risk off move. But right now, economically wise, America is doing the total opposite of what Japan does, and Japan is really not having any economic performance at all, and America is doing too hot. So yen and dollar goes in two different directions because of that. Nath Yogi says that gold has been out of my charts for a long time. Yeah, but I don't know when the last people bought gold, but let's say it was 10th. So that's like 4 days ago. Somebody bought gold in my group. So I'm just gonna say it that way. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that crypto miner. Because it was only one guy extra. So I saw you. Thank you very much. Is China lockdown going to affect exports? That's old. I don't know. I need to look into when and where and how and much. But it can. Yes. Yes. That can. So compounding gummy berries. Have I used it? Yeah, I did it in binary and I lost all my money. I'm not saying it's not profitable. It's not something you should do. But I don't know. Am I using it myself? I'm just okay. So let's do a trade though. So if I buy New Zealand yen here, okay, my mouse. Thank you. I buy New Zealand yen here. It goes up. I put it to break even, and I enter a new trade. That is now profitable, and I use that to add a new trade, even though it's the same lot size. But in the end, I will now leverage this. I will leverage that win. So I will grow my account exponentially. Is that compounding? Because that's using interest to reinvest. So maybe. But martingale, as I'm thinking about when you say compounding, it's something that I not that I recommend it, but I will never use it. Okay. Ivan says gold is an account buster now. John, for Euro New Zealand, it's at a sell level, but do we ignore it since it's a monthly target? So sorry, Evan, fell asleep. CJ, good morning. How are you? I have some coffee for you. It's a bit little, but is it enough for you? Can you? Okay, can't see down in my cup. Okay. Me so. You want some coffee? I can't find it. There you go. Hi. It's all is. There you go. Coffee? Do you want coffee? Coffee? Now I have a problem. I tried. So no. I will have to. Oh, sorry, that was actually pretty loud. Sorry. I will have to Google it. Cheers, mate. Flip coin market. Risk management is king now. Yeah. It's always been. It'll always be. More than anything else. Okay. Next. Okay. So can we re-say the assets you want me to do? So we're just gonna clean charts. I don't need to go through the account again. We have done Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound yen, Aussie yen, New Zealand yen. Should we go to gold? We can just admire gold from here. Just from a bit of a distance. With my feet. Feet can go here probably. With the feet on the table. I can't. Okay, it's too small. I'm too fat. Okay. Gold is falling. Did I say gold should fall? I don't know. I can't remember yesterday. I have to go back and see what I actually said about gold. Because I can't see. Yeah, okay, yeah. I said we need a deeper pullback. So we didn't get that. So, nothing to do here. Now I've done gold. This is how I do gold nowadays. S&P 500 is green. Has he hit my stop loss? Whoops. That wasn't planned for. But, okay. No, it hasn't. You all know my entry anyways, and it's 40 pips in loss for those who wants. Yeah, it's another trade actually. It's not actually the original one. It's another trade again. So, yeah. There you go. But yeah, S&P is in loss. So S&P 500, as everyone knows, we want this to rise. And every day you will see me through until this one rises. I am going to proclaim in the name of the market that it should go higher. But I don't know if it ever will. If it's just going to go down, then it does go down, and I just take my stop loss, and I will go home and I will cry. But at least I tried honorably, beautifully, but yeah, nothing else than that. The herbalist liked your video. Oh, nice. Thank you. I love that. How come 90% trade goes against you? Just flip the account. Just go on demo and buy against you and go against yourself and see if you make more profits. That's how you do it. Yeah, instead of, because not everyone here is Christian, and I don't know if it's Christian in religion. It's not a part of my stream at all. And I do have some Christian references sometimes. I do that, but I'm trying to appeal to everyone and trying to have this religion-free stream. But and it's not a part of it all. It's not at all a part of the stream, and it doesn't really matter because the market doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. So is it better to say in the name of, I don't know, God? I don't know. Then I don't mention any specific. So yeah. So that is S&P, Nasdaq, just doing a boop, and then I'm just waiting for it to reverse. So right now we are going to wait. We're gonna wait. US 30. I think it's the same game. Oh no, it's not as low as. Okay. It had a low yesterday. I said, yeah, I remember saying that it had a low, but it can also, you just have to make it go higher and then wait for it to go higher, and then it does go higher. Not that I wanted to buy down here though, but it's getting positive right now. It's getting positive. Yeah, well, it's sad. It's sad, but it's kind of what happens. Bitcoin has not done anything else. Okay, so pound dollar. Who asked for it? Ivan, please tell me. Please tell me, brother. Please tell me. Hello, William. What is going to happen here? What do you think? What do you want to happen, Ivan? Is it pound dollar going higher? Is it going lower for you? Like, what's the direction here? And if you're wondering why I have a teaspoon in my coffee, it's because I'm extra special. You're thinking, oh, okay. I almost choked myself, but someone likes a bit of choking. So how high do you want it? Well, it needs to be about that high minimally. So up to 3150, maybe. Yeah, at least above 3150, and also above 32 in the end. So I'm gonna sign that out for you, okay? Double bottom, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So you probably want to buy when the market makes a high above here and comes back down here or whatever it does. Here is the time where you be aggressive. I don't think you should buy here. That is a potential that you come back down to this support and you say, hey, this is reversed. No, it's not. So it has to be up here and that. So this is an aggressive entry here. This is the entry to take. And after that, you're just going to be in okay, cool. So you think it's a reversal. That's all okay. That's all okay. Right now, you don't have a reversal. You have to have a bigger time frame reversal before you can do more. And if you look at the moving averages, for example, right now the moving averages is very, very bearish. So right now you're just thinking, hey, what is happening? I'm not going anywhere, my friend. This is a scale, not a video game. Yeah. Okay, cool. No, so it's okay, Ivan. It's okay. Just be careful, okay? Just be careful. Have we gone through USD yet? No, I have not. And the reason why I've not gone through USD yet is because I feel ashamed. I didn't take it. I hate USD. And when it does this, it's like, well, what happened? Why didn't you buy it? Well, yeah. So Nick, congratulations, mate. Clap for you. And then to the moon. I don't know when it's going to stop. We're going to go for 118. That's a potential stop. 119 is a potential stop. And 120 is a potential stop. So until then, higher highs and higher lows. Still good and goes. Can't say more than that. It has passed all my targets. It's through the roof, through everything. Is it through the month as well? Is it through the month? Is it through the month as well? So it is. Adios, amigos. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. All that things. So somebody asked for USD Star earlier. I do remember that. So USD Star is. Or let's see. Let me see if I can find anything that I can use as indicators here. Oh, it's a trend. It's a range. I can trade it. I want to trade it. It's it doesn't make sense to add any positions right now. Dollar is strong. Yeah, SAR is strong. Rand is strong, and it doesn't go anywhere. I do apologize for that, but yeah, yeah. So there's nothing here. There is. I almost started singing. I do apologize for that. That was not a part of the deal. USD Mexican. Wanda. Okay. Does anyone say USD Mexican? Is there any Mexicans in here? Das posibles. Das posibles. Das posibles down. Down trend in Spanish. I don't know, is this possible? That is Norwegian, you stupid idiot. Tendigia la paja. Tendencia a la baja. Yeah. Posible. Tendencia.
Tendencia a la baja.
Tendencia a la baja. Baja. So it's not fun of me. It's fun of me. I'm making fun of me though. Don't be aggressive if you do speak Spanish. I know there is some Spanish people in here, so yeah. So that is possible, but other than that, it's still no go zone for me. I don't like this market. This is aggressively bullish, aggressively bearish, and then we are falling now. Maybe falling a bit more. Always watching the peso because I go to Mexican shops. Yeah, so you've got some more. Well, it was pretty nice back then in 2020, but 20 pesos per dollar is not too bad. It's been a range ever since 2021 though, but not too bad with $20 over there. So oil 104. 4 hour did not come back up, made a low. If it makes a low on Monday, still doesn't make me fear that we're not gonna have a pullback. What is moving the oil at the moment? It is Iran, it is Ukraine, Russia, it is Libya or lack of Libya. Lack of Libya. It is USA and OPEC, which comes to supply and demand. So yeah, those are the themes so far, and then Fed probably as well is running the theme for oil at the moment. And I would also say that we can go higher, but right now it seems like the market has exhausted itself. Good morning, Ivan. Good morning from Peru. Jag säger välkommen.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. That's probably Spanish. So we're gonna find Peru. Peruansk? It's not Persisk. What do you speak? Don't you speak? Is it Portuguese in Peru? I thought it was Spanish. Like, okay. But if you know if it's Portuguese. Portugisisk. Kvisvid? Yeah. Anyways, some of those. Petrol is 2.2 liters in Australia. Highest I've ever seen. What is it now in Norway? I think it's 25 NOK $2. Which is $2.75 American dollar per liter, not gallon, per liter. Spanish. Yeah. So I tried. Do you have any education in investing, trading, or are you self-taught? Do you have any... I have a master's degree in economics, which also involves investing. But other than that, I'm self-taught. Well, I have joined one group of people. But most... Well, I have also had micro and macro economics as well. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking of all the courses I've done. So I have some, but most of it's self-taught, yeah. So 90% self-taught and 10% whatever the school told us. But school doesn't prepare you for investing. But it would prepare you for balance sheets and financial statements and taxes and whatever other shits. So, people, I am going to go through the markets very fast. Aussie is still falling, not having the pullback you want. Euro was having the pullback you want, not having yet the pullback I want. I'm still waiting for it. Pound is not having the pullback I want. Euro New Zealand is at a place to sell. New Zealand dollar is falling. Could actually be interesting to sell soon, today. Pound yen still rising. USD CAD is a trade I won't take. Aussie yen, CAD yen, buy and still continues higher. So that is a good deal there. Euro yen went higher, coming back to pullback, I guess, to buy again. Because yen weakness, I'm not trading it myself anyways. New Zealand yen has that as a pullback. That's a pullback. Other than that, I am going to be live on A1 trading in like 30 minutes, and I'm going to do something else there. So hope you're going to have a great day, a great life. Going to go join my Discord. I'm going to give you the link. It's going to be amazing. Until then, boom, boom, boom. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we're all going to live together for the next 20 years. I'm going to be trading every day.